Alright, let's get straight to the point. Is My Hero Ultra Rumble worth playing? This is a battle royale game based on the very popular anime Boku no Hero Academia, also known as My Hero Academia. This is a free-to-play game, so you don't have much to lose monetarily if you choose not to buy anything, but your time is valuable as well. So I'd say only play this if you're a fan of the anime. For others looking for another battle royale, you're just going to find a very chaotic, unbalanced 3v3 BR with a very questionable hero unlock system with tons of gadget elements and various currencies that plague modern free-to-play games today. So once again, only if you like BR somewhat and are a fan of the anime, otherwise stay away. Now, if you're interested, stick around for more details on the game. I'll be giving you a quick summary on how it plays, the good, the bad, and then a gameplay highlight at the end. If you like the video, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Link down below to the Twitch and secondary Let's Play where all the footage is from. So let's get started. The story. There's no story here. Basically, all the heroes and villains randomly are teaming up to be the last group standing. You're going to be jumping in different matches over and over and over again. The only map right now is based on the training dome from like the first season, which houses several different biomes like ruined cities and water zones. The gameplay, the loop and the mechanics here are choose your fighter, select a game mode, drop in, collect loot, fight other teams to be the last one standing, and finally account progression. Let's go into more detail about those mechanics, starting with the fighters. So as I mentioned, you got different heroes and villains, around 18 or so at launch. So if you watch the anime, read the manga, you know all these characters and what they can do. Some are available right now to pick without any extra steps. And maybe there's a rotating system. The game is fairly new, about a week and a half, so I'm not sure how that works yet. There's lots of different types of heroes. You got attack, speedy, defense hero, support, etc. Then the different game modes. There's the tutorials. Then you got 1 to 3 teammates against the CPU players. And then you have the main modes, which are unranked/ranked. However, this is only 3-man groups, so you're going to be searching to randomly jump in one, or you can play with 2 other friends. But this is not cross-play, so if you play on PS4 or PC, you're stuck with that demographic there. Now for the map details and stuff, you're going to be choosing your drop zone before time's up, and then everyone gets revealed at once to see where you're going. You're going to be running around, getting loot via treasure chests, and saving civilians. But basically, you go up to a civilian, you click on them, and it's a loading bar, just as if you were doing an opening of a chest. You get things like HP and guard potions, which is basically your shield in this game. And then you're going to be getting skill cards as well. If you find same type skill cards, you pick it up and you upgrade one of your 3 main skills that you're going to be using throughout the match. If you don't have the same color but you decide to keep it and use it, you get a different buff. So if you're not a blue character but you pick up a blue card and activate it, you get a small speed boost for you and your teammates for a couple of seconds. So next is combat. You're going to be running, climbing, jumping, and dodging. Everyone has a universal melee string, as well as 3 different skills that is exclusive to that character and do different things upon leveling up. It has cooldowns, and each character also has HP differences. Some are weaker, then other ones have more tankier. And then everyone has a special ability along besides those 3 skills. For example, the main character Deku, his special ability is he can pick up somebody that's downed, carry them far away, so he can bring them to safety and maybe pick them up in a better zone, right, where you're not going to get sniped. And Yao Yorozu can create items, so she can make some consumables just out of nowhere. Next up is account progression. So here you got like login rewards, you got dailies, you got weeklies, you have battle passes, and then you have your permanent account leveling stuff. And then there's the currencies for all the various shops, the special shops, and then the biggest sort of thing here are the roll tickets. So you're going to be rolling and you get stuff like cosmetic voice lines to equip, costumes, emotes, banner options, and then you rarely can get really rare hero drops to unlock and play with them in the future. Alright, so that's the game in a nutshell. Let's move on to the good and bad things. First of all, the good stuff. I like the game graphically, the whole package, the way it looks and sounds. Looks like the anime. It has a sharp, somewhat cel-shaded look, playing on very high graphics. It looks just fine. Voice lines in English. I didn't check if you can change it to Japanese, but the models also look decent. The attacks and the effects are, very cartoony. It's there. It looks good. Another thing that I like about the game is, it doesn't take itself too seriously. It's a crazy chaos, mayhem all over the place. It feels very unbalanced. Basically, you have TeamSpeak, but I would rather not. You don't know what these kind of people are gonna say on stream and all that stuff. You can mark stuff though, so you can be like, hey, you can pick this up, or I want to go over there, so you can talk without having to use a mic. And there is chatting if you're playing on PC. And you could also drop things for your friends, like, oh, here's a potion, here's a green skill because you're a defender, use this, etc. And there's like lots of chasing situations, 1v3, 2v2s, full 3v3s. It's all over the place. It is fast paced, and at first, I'm not gonna lie, it is chaotic. You don't know what the heck's going on, but after you play a couple rounds, it gets more easier to understand what all the characters do. Everyone's a little different. Everyone has their own roles. It's very fun. It's fun that way, but as mentioned, very imbalanced. At least that's what it looks like right now. And another thing is, there's lots of people playing the game. Very, very surprising. I really didn't get a lot of marketing for this game, but I do look at all the releases, and I saw this one was coming out, so I decided to try it. So it's about a week or so since the game has launched, and there's around 20,000 or so people playing only on Steam, by the way. I can't look at the numbers for all the other consoles, but that just means the more people are playing, the more they're supporting this game, and the more potential it has to get upgrades and potential to just stay a while. So that's good. Let's move on to the bad stuff. I want to talk about the monetization first and foremost. Now, as mentioned, this is a free-to-play game, so you can't really blame them for, modeling the game like this, but it still needs to be said. It's extremely grindy unless you want to pay as expected. So pretty much you want to log in daily and play for a bit, and you'll get a lot of things eventually. Hero unlocks, I think, are the biggest hurdle and disappointment that people are, that are complaining about. You get 3 free tickets a day to use anyone and try them out, but if you go into a match, you die right away, that's your used up ticket. So that sort of thing. Characters are unlocked in various different ways. The most straightforward is account progression. Well, basically, you play. Once you hit level 3, you unlock Bakugo, 4, 5, etc., all the way to level 30, which is All Might. But I played for hours and hours and barely got any level, so it's gonna take a very, very long time. Like, really, it's gonna take a long time to play it. Or you can do gacha rolls. Now, gacha rolls lets you unlock characters in 2 more different ways. So as mentioned, there's 3 ways: leveling progression, then gacha rolls. So here we go. So you can pull a hero straight out with a very, very low rate. I think it's like a 0.5 or 0.3%. I got very lucky and I got one. I got Yaoya Rozu. Really like that character. She's a support character, but I got lucky. I got really lucky. So there's the other way to get them is through hero souls, which is also gained through the gacha system. It takes literally dozens, even hundreds of pulls to earn enough souls, and then you're going to be choosing your character to unlock. Now, the only way to unlock the characters via account progression is account progression. The only way to unlock characters via the gacha system is through gacha. And then the only way to unlock people through hero souls is through hero souls. So you have 3 avenues, and all the characters are split. So if you really wanted to get Lita for some reason, then he's in the gacha only. It's such a mess. And the more you look into the system, the more where you can unlock a character using souls, but then the next time you need like 50 souls to get the next one, and then it adds in 100 more souls to get the next one. It is very grindy, and it's very grindy at the start, and then they ramp it up even more if you want to play later to get all the characters. Another bad thing about the game is the menu UI. It's very abysmal. It's either made very poorly, or this was on purpose to confuse players to spending and buying things without getting all the knowledge that they need on all of the details of what certain items and unlocks can do. At least they show you the drop rates, but that's by law these days, as this game is very gacha loot box heavy. Alright, so with that being said, the good and the bad, to sum up, is this game worth playing and who should be picking this game up? Well, there's not much else to say. You know, it's a BR, you go in, it's free to play, you do what you do. It's great that right now there's around 20,000 players on Steam a week or so later. I don't know how much the future looks. It could drop off to literally hundreds, but if it stays around at least 5,000 plus, I think that's very good. However, there is no crossplay, so we don't know how many other people are playing on the different consoles. And it's a good IP. It's a great IP. My Hero Academia is a very top-notch anime and manga. There's potential for more updates with all the characters and villains. And they have a ton of costumes and voice lines already, so they can just keep adding, and it would be fun to play in different maps. It's good, but once again, unbalanced. Only 3-man groups, which kind of sucks for now. It could be changed in the future, but man... it needs more maps, as mentioned. You can use a controller. I use the Xbox One controller for a little bit, but then I switched over to keyboard and mouse. It just felt a lot better. You can use all your moves easily, and it's just better for aiming purposes because a lot of the characters do have like range attacks. You want to ADS and zoom right in. The monetization / hero unlocking is a huge grind. But to be honest, it is doable. If this is the only game you're going to play for a while, you know, you play for weeks, days, months, without missing a day, you know, it really is up to you. This is free, but once again, your time is very valuable. You can use this time to play other games or do anything else in life, so it really is your decision. I would say this is good for the fans of IP to have fun and try out. Others, you know, if you don't watch anime, you don't like this IP, but you are looking for a new Battle Royale game, I'd say stay clear. Definitely look somewhere else. So that's it. If you guys enjoyed, like, subscribe. Link down below to my Twitch where I live stream all this. And if you want to see the uncut gameplay, head on over to my Let's Play channel. There's a link down below. I'm going to be uploading there daily and all that good stuff. So let me know what you guys think of My Hero Ultra Rumble. It was a very interesting game. It was better than I expected gameplay-wise. But this isn't something that I would play long term just because it just asks so much for your time to get anything, any new characters, though you can just keep using the same ones. But, you know, it's up to you. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.